Good morning, it's Tuesday again, and I'm in here just looking at the Mac 1. Got 3,000 ladybugs deployed in the building last week. And just getting in here and doing a really good inspection to see what I see. We have not defoliated these since they've been in here. Now, if we were seeing the thrip infestations that we were seeing not too long ago, we would have had to do something. Got to defoliate that really damaged leaf off of there. Got the thrip eggs and all that being in the leaves. They're microscopic. Can't see them. So assume if you got a leaf that's just thrashed, eggs are in it. A lot of great comments on this last weekend's video. People talking about a lot of stuff. Try to touch on some of them. A lot of shout outs for the Root Riot plugs. Like with our cloning here, it is so up and down that we have about all the ways and still figuring out ways that it doesn't work. But just gotta diversify our options. I haven't used rock wool much. I don't even like touching it. But some good recommendations on that. Might try, because have definitely messed around with it and it can get dirty too. So let's reread that comment, give a shout out about that. And Lemon Jeffrey. So yes, so check it out. So you see this thrip right here, and he's like doing its thing, and there's that black thrip poop. So there's eggs in this leaf. I can just about guarantee. Never be able to see them even with a microscope. Probably have to use like an electron microscope, some photo, some light sensor. Aw, shit. So the plan was to kill that guy. He escaped. But there's another one. So let's see, where are we at? All right, we gotta get in here and defoliate. Ultimately, that's why I'm in here taking a look. Seemed like we had defoliated these not too long ago, but we gotta defoliate them again. Ladybugs are in here working. Gonna let them keep working. Can't really stop them anyways. I'll tell you, ladybugs can be lazy. Be slackers sometimes too. Checking on the clones. Not looking too shabby. No dome on the Mac 1. Not looking too bad. I don't know if these were taken last Thursday or...
Any day now.
Looking pretty good. Which one was that?
Paradise Pine and No Joke.
Nice. Shout out to Chad Westport at Huckleberry Hill Farms. Take a look at these clones. Pretty freaking nervous, I'll tell you what. Which one is this?
Hey, whoever that
I can hear the comments now. Do this, do that. But trust me, we are gonna do this and do that. Just brand new plugs, never had this kind of bad luck. Taking the infected ones out. It's moose bow number 24. Definitely contaminated. Blueberry Train Max as well. Too wet, maybe. But literally just haven't had these types of problems. Just get every one out of there. Mother plants could be dirty. We definitely don't take these in surgical precision. Like Rasta Jeff says, when you take a clone, like act like you're like gonna cut off your own arm. Take all the precautions necessary to do that. Alright, just everyone that looks contaminated, gone. Ugh. Alright, well I took a bunch of the blueberry train max and stuff that has failed before. Because my confidence taking clones and the cocoa plugs ain't there anymore. We'll see what happens there. Maybe we just weeded out some more mold susceptible ones. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say on that, because these ones are doing okay. That cocoa is like it's the common denominator in all these failures. In here with the first crop of lemon Jeffries, my ties been slowly coming in here because the last room that I was in had some thrip. And I came in here to video and then I left because I'm like, that one that jumped away freaked me out. Let's see, damage down here is a little bit more than I was seeing. See some damage in there. I haven't seen any live critters in here. Got the ladybugs in here. Versus the other one, did see some things that I didn't like to see. Come over here. A little bit of damage on the old leaves. So, I'm not sure what day we're on in here. Day 24, 23. Getting my head calibrated for the week. I think harvest, defoliations is on the menu. Alright, just came through here, helping out the ladybugs a little bit. Thinned out some of the lower stuff in there that was never going to reach any of the nets. Saw that bug damage on that leaf over here. I didn't really see any other leaves that were like that, but came through and just kind of decluttered it a little bit. We got some more ladybugs on the way, so just keep at it like that and it should work out pretty good. We got day 64 in the Moose Bow in Dark Hollow. Crazy made it this far. Dark Hollow is looking freaking fantabulous. Every bit of it. This is our keeper for now that we're gonna play with. Tiny bit of bug damage here and there, but it isn't like anything we have seen. Pretty happy with that. Dark Hollow is fairly thrip resistant. This one is a drooper. The stems on this one are not strong at all. The ones over here that we're testing currently, a little bit stronger. Some showing less thrip resistance than the others, like number 12 maybe. Got some nasty stuff there on the bottom. This number 13, it's looking pretty spectacular. Moose bow is looking mostly good. The ones that we're fixing on keeping, number 5 and all that, really good thrip resistance, looking awesome. The number 23, number 9, not so much. Number 9, got this bent down. Come here and cut these off. It's about as bad as it gets. Just get that off of there. Need to get that off of there. Lollipop those off of there. Another number 9. The 9 did not win the thrip resistance. Number 6 won the best, but 6 did not win the mold test and the clones. So here's number 6. It's pretty good. Something going on there. That's not thrip damage. That's something else. Some thrip damage down there. A little bit. Here's a 23. It's looking okay, but it massively failed the clone test. So we will be harvesting this tomorrow and be running the Dark Hollow 13 again and the Moose Bow number 5. Thinking that's the only one that survived there. I think we got a number 6 that we're re-vegging, but that one still has a big question mark by it. So, pretty good successful run on the Dark Hollow and Moose Bow. Appreciate all you guys watching. Stay tuned for more. Some successes, some failures, hopefully less on the failures. This was a good ending of our pheno hunt. Started the Moose Bow with the big PM hunt. If you look back on our videos, you can see the powdery mildew selection on the Moose Bow. That crop got annihilated at the end. Labor fell short and it just... But keep getting better every day. Grow more, know more, everybody. I want to give a big shout out to the OGGO crew up there in Canada. Much love, y'all. Got these things here that I've never used personally, but have seen them used a bunch. They send us a few, and we got this number 13 Dark Hollow mother here, and we're gonna want to take clones off of it. So just going to put this on here like that, just like that. I twisted the stem pretty good, like that, and heard that twist and pop. Got it on there without the stem breaking. So now everything should go up like that, and I think I'm gonna do this one here. You see when you twist it, it kind of like naturally bends. So that's how I got that in there. Oh, if you heard that. All right, I'm gonna pop this one on there, just like that. So these other ones are naturally kind of fanned out. Now we got these fanned out. There's a better view of it. Just like that. Shout out to OGGO Grow Supplies up there in Canada. Growing Pains with Andrew Heckman. You'll find in the mornings. Pretty awesome dude. Awesome crew. Love what you guys are doing. Give you guys a big thanks. Alright, finish up on the no joke here today. A whole week in front of us still, just about. Feeding in here has been pretty strong. From what I was seeing in the room we're taking down tomorrow, feeding might be just a little bit too strong. Maybe not in the EC realm, but in too often. Can probably back it down. Number 7, showing some signs of some thrip damage. That's like the worst one in here. Everything else is looking pretty good. Can see really no damage. Super isolated to what we got over there. These leaf tips might have been a pH issue at some point, a little bit too high maybe. Overall, really happy with it. The Moonbow, she's a struggle bus, but she turns out so good all the time anyways. Like, even with the problems in here, won't affect what we were expecting. Just can't expect much with this anyways. It's looking pretty good. A few runs ago we had a really good Moonbow run, and I don't know if that built some confidence where it wasn't needed, but haven't had quite that run since. This one's gonna be okay, but probably the last time we're gonna run Moonbow just for how difficult it is. And the last decent run we had didn't yield well, so on to the next one. Finish this Moonbow breeding project and go from there. Good morning, it's Wednesday, day 65. Cody's hard at it, getting these nets off. And get these girls out of here. Talked about it yesterday with the lights on. Had a nice look at the final standing results. Now get it into the cure, monitor that so it doesn't get all dried out too fast. I do not know what the ambient relative humidity is out there right now. I saw my house was getting pretty low last night. Thought it was high with all the rain we were getting. Do you know?
I don't, actually. Everything's still pretty dry. I mean, even with the fucking crazy storms we're getting and the rain we're getting, everything's just, the wind's still blowing, 40, 50 mile an hour every day, driving everything back out as fast as it can. My plants at home are drinking like crazy.
Yeah, same here.
My tanks are drinking like crazy.
Alrighty then. Shouldn't take too long. Hour and a half, couple hours, get this nailed. Be on it. And just like that, we got another room to clean. Everything in here hung up. Ready to dry for the week. Shoot for a week-long hang, and then, all right, what am I saying? Like to hang it for a week as normal, and then work it into bags or be trimming it up, get it into its container and stuff so it can hold the moisture, all that. Lemon Jeffrey's in here, looking awesome. Haven't really seen many pests. And the Mac 1 looking freaking awesome this time too. Getting there, one crop at a time. Girls that we just harvested were woven through the 3 nets ridiculously, took up most of the day. So just doing walk around inspections now, just looking at everything and catch up with you guys. But we will see you tomorrow. A couple more days to play. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tell you what is happening. It is Thursday. Hanging out with the Charlotte's Web. Got everything watered. Looking at how nice and uniform these girls are looking. Seeing Seeing some stuff on the bottoms there, so I'm gonna come through here and defoliate a little bit. We got ladybugs showing up again today. Overall, plant health is looking pretty awesome. We'll get into the other rooms here in a bit. Mai Tai needs to be defoliated. There's a booger. Come through here, defoliate, help out the ladybugs a little bit, and hopefully they're here today. They were a couple days late last time, but either way, get on it. Got everything washed before they last were here. Need to look at the calendar on that, I guess. Yes. Alrighty, getting some new cocoa blocks ready for the Mac transplant. Those roots are looking pretty good. Got these defoliated. Paradise Pine defoliated. Ready for the ladybugs. Everything's coming right along. Got another room to clean. And get these girls rocking and rolling. Next is a little bit of defoliations in here. Things aren't looking terrible, but there's a little bit want to get rid of. Get these older leaves out of here, cleaned up. Install some ladybug labor. Lemon Jeffries looking awesome. I don't even know what day we're on. Came through here, did a little bit of the lollipop. No, that was in room 1. We've defoliated these ones quite a bit. Looks like they're maintaining pretty good. Bug damage over here, non-existent, which is awesome. See the little workers in there. Alright, got one Mai Tai table done. Another one left to do. Pretty much taking off pedioles with the red pedioles. Looks like it's been overfed slightly. That's alright, just getting the damaged leaves out of here. Open it up, I'll get the ladybugs in here and they'll be able to work it. There's a ton of ladybugs in here doing their thing. I see them breeding, hopefully there'll be some eggs somewhere. No pesticide usage, so theoretically the ladybugs should be able to get established in here eventually. You see one hiding there. Probably not going to touch the Lemon Jeffries. They are, let's see, it's day 26, and they're looking really good. The terps in here, limonene and all that, are good for thrip resistance, bug resistance, just resistance overall. It's looking awesome. Shout out to Irie Genetics. Awesome. What is happening? Day 45 here with the No Joke and the Moonbow. Been quite the journey with these girls. And let's see, day 42 was the last day of the heavy feeding. Though been giving these girls a lot of ruby feeds. They're fed pretty well. And just want to maintain the sugars in the leaves. I haven't checked them since the one time I did. But they're looking pretty good. A little bit of leaf stuff's there. It's not thrip damage, it's just age. It's kind of what I'm thinking, a little bit overfed. See a little bit of a claw there. And haven't necessarily been feeding them hard. But the dry downs and waterings have been freaking on point. So those EC spikes that it sees when it dries down nice like that is what contributes to the efficient feeding. So I'm gonna have to monitor that as waterings get dialed in on a cultivar. Maybe need to drop the feed down, more ruby feeds. Be more comfortable feeding it ruby. Got some mixed look over here on the Moonbow. Still with what happened here at the beginning of the run. Like that one ain't happy anymore. Gotta get that one out of there. The other ones are looking pretty good. And really nice to see the pest-free leaves. That is very nice. Skittles cross. Easy to upset. Skittles may be a little bit touchy here and there. But this Moonbow is especially touchy. We've talked a lot about that. Just looking spectacular though. Really like that. Right here's a no joke number 6. This is one of our keeper phenos. See them trichome rails, just crazy. People ask if there's something wrong. That's some funk. Pretty sure that one I got revegging in there is like that. It's a orange chicken that's been left out on the counter for a day or two. Kind of smells like you shouldn't eat it. Another number 6. I think that's the keeper. Number 3, this is the other one that we got to keep. See this one here. That's a funk with a little bit more green, like a popsicle almost green. I don't know, that's a weird one. The last run that we had, we just slept on the thrip, man. Really nothing more to say about that. Quite a few number 6 made it in here. And got quite a few number 7s in here too. That is not a keeper. We washed it last week. It's telling you that the trichomes, not the trichomes, the pistils are a bit sensitive. And even though they look good after the wash, they just have this wanna check out early thing going on to them. So, and I don't know how much a dead pistil can contribute to a contamination down the road, but it is possible. Not sure. I don't really like the looks of damage like that. Like I would consider that just, it's oxidation that happened faster than the other ones. Like these other ones are looking good. Like this Moonbow here, just looking fantabulous. Wash normally won't hurt the girls. And always want to reiterate, if you are using the wash and you cannot get rid of powdery mildew, the cultivar is just that susceptible to it. I've seen small percentages where absolutely will not get rid of it. Alongside a sister where didn't even get it. Or some other ones where it'll get it, but it's easy to get rid of. But yeah, if you can't get rid of PM, you gotta just reselect the seeds. I don't know, with the moose bow, if you look back to that PM hunt, about 10% of the plants would not get rid of powdery mildew out of 60. It was like 5. And then there were 5 that wouldn't even get powdery mildew. So just gotta get them cultivars. And I know at home it can be tough growing when you got a plant count, but don't fight it, just move on. And that could be a different sister of the same strain or different strain altogether. That's for you to decide. But if you grow enough, you should find exactly what you're looking for. It just takes a little bit of time sometimes. Lastly is for the mix. This is just getting the Equinox and Autumn, Ruby, and Carbs. Just finishing out their life. Been feeding them lightly, just dialing back the feeds. I think they've got like 2 Ruby, 3 Rubies now. Like a 0.3 EC or something, and now I'll get back in, feed them a little bit. Just kind of watching that color. If they start yellowing, definitely kicking the feed a little bit more, but they're dark, which means they got plenty of feed, that is for sure. Mainly is what I'm concerned about is the sugars dropping, giving the thrip an opportunity to come in there. So this state in their life, the sugar should be increasing, and visually, lighter colors show that the sugars are increasing. Might try to take a sugar sample here tomorrow. We'll see. Been busy defoliating and all that, so just have to see. All right, busy with the waters and got most of this defoliated. I got a little bit back there to do, but figured get on top of the waters and then come back to it if I got some time. Just wanted to clear some space out so our little employees can work a little bit more efficiently. Everything over here is looking good, but I was thinking earlier, me saying that, I gotta look at this here tomorrow and make sure I'm not overconfident, because confidence is great, but not if it's too much confidence. Here's a good example of what the wind, fans. See how it kind of looks crappy? That's what the wind will do. But generally speaking, everything is looking really awesome. So I'm not super concerned for over here, but like I said, we'll take a look real good tomorrow and see what is happening. It is Friday. Just been busy. Haven't taken any videos, hard at it. Got the Mac 1 transplanted from the Easy Cloner. In a hurry to get the Easy Cloner clean again and get it rocking. Charlotte Webs are growing nice. Those are like twice, 3 times bigger than when I planted them. These are doing awesome as well. Bug pressure, very minimal. Happy to say. Walking around in circles. Got this Dark Hollow number 13 with those OGGO clips on it. It's a little compact in here. Getting ready to do a transplant. It's worrying me, drying out pretty quickly. You can see the shoots already starting to scream up. Kind of bent this one over manually. Friday is the most hectic day here, that is for sure. Cody in here, getting ready to tackle the lemon Jeffries. Albeit they're looking amazing. Let's get some more airflow going on there. Got a little bit here from yesterday to clean up. It's not looking too shabby. And kept the light off over here last night. Figured let the ladybugs kind of migrate over here. Looking underneath. See them hanging out. One there. Just hiding. Pretty excited for the lemon Jeffrey. Just telling Cody that I'm surprised nobody in the state has grown it yet. But super proud to be able to do that. Shout out to Rasta Jeff and Irie Genetics. The lemon Jeffrey is one of my favorites. Been growing it for 10 years. All right. Cody got this table done, looks like. Looks freaking awesome. Maybe a little bit over here to do. I'm telling you, just been running like crazy. Got the Easy Cloner ready to rock and roll. turbo cloner, I should say. Turbo clone. It's done us well, give them a shout out. 3 modes of clean. I did soap and water, then I did Zero, soak them in there, and then I got some hypo on them now. Got the Mac 1 transplanted. And everything else pretty well caught up in here. Tomorrow is Saturday, another fun day. Get to hang out in the live stream, that's pretty fun. DGC, probably get to hear the recap on the cup. Day 46, here with the No Joke and the Moonbow. Moonbow seems to be looking better every day. I gotta say, I am enjoying this one and where it has been. Got rid of that ugly girl earlier today. No Jokes. Looking freaking fantabulous. Shout out to Chad Westport. Got the Twin Peaks Cannabis, No Joke. Coming to a dispo near you. Bud structure is amazing. This thing is pretty sweet. We've got the Kobe OG to play with too. These share some of the genetics. What's that, number 3? Ugh, putting off that old musky Chinese food. Nice tall one here. Nice to see, bug free. It's a number 6, another keeper. The one re-vegging is a number 3 or a number 6, I'm not quite sure. They're pretty close. And the Moonbow. We'll take a good look at this one. This will be the last time we're growing this one for a minute. Absolutely not commercially viable. Which is too bad because it is so awesome, but we're gonna see what we can do with the Moonbow back crosses. Got the Blueberry Train Mac in there. Still got some time left. Let's see, day 46. So a couple weeks. These are really gonna get stacked out. Just watch and see. I'm sure this one too. Getting into its final push there. You can see like those buds on the sides. It's stacked. That is also a number 6. This one's a little bit different. I think this is number 7. Really nice everything on this one. I've enjoyed growing this one so much. Huge blessing to have got that pack of seeds off Chad Westport's podcast. Big shout out to Chad Westport. See what she does here in the last stretch. Feeding, I have dropped down to pretty much, we'll say relaxed week 6. Just the Equinox, Autumn, Ruby, and Carbs. Doing about 2 waterings of Ruby in between there. Just seeing the color here. Definitely dark green. So it's got the feed. Just dial it back a little bit and coast into harvest. Pretty excited. Got day 27 update here on the Lemon Jeffrey. She's looking really good. Cody was in here today, thinning it out just a little bit. As you can see over here, a little bit more airflow. Getting real frosty. Super sticky. Mai Tai over here. Got these defoliated yesterday. I got a little bit back there to do, but just trying to help out the ladybug situation. Help them out, give them a little less area to get to cover. This one's looking awesome as well. They got overfed slightly, so just being real gentle with the nutrients. They got just a squirt of feed today and came back and gave them some Ruby. Bug damage is pretty minimal. It's where it needs to be. Thanks to these 24-hour labor right here. Got them doing that. A little camera shy. Couple more days of silicium and be coasting into just a good solid feed regimen. This has been overfed, so don't want to scorch it too hard. You can see the color in these leaves is also pretty good. No red in there, no deficiencies, no red stems. The camera has a hard time getting focused. Don't we all? Alrighty. Alright, we got a day 9 update in here with the Mac 1 and the other crop of lemon Jeffrey. So it's supposed to be like day 11, but the lights did not get switched till like 2-3 days later, so a little bit behind. They got decision a little bit early, so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. They are stretching like crazy. These ones were topped, remember? You can see our 24-hour labor in here. Busy at it. All the lights are on in here, but got the temperatures managed just slightly. A couple degrees cooler. This Mac 1 is looking phenomenal. Shout out to the capulator. Nice to see, got the thrip under control, that we got nice full foliage happening. You can see that when the foliage is all taken out, there's something going on in somebody's picture. Or if you see a full canopy like this, like something crazy's happening. Like right now, got about 1,000 ladybugs in here. Maybe not that many, maybe 500, 750, 1,000, who knows. The other way would be to be just spraying the crap out of it with other sorts of things that we don't want to be doing, so these little pipsqueaks over here catching up. Had 2 that weren't rooted. Had fingers crossed. I was hoping to have the world's smallest commercial cannabis plant in flower. That ain't gonna happen though. Cody was talking to me about like front load and decision and all that for different benefits. Stuff that I'm gonna have to go do some learning about. So here we are for today. On to the next one. Good morning, it's Saturday. Just got done with the Grow From Your Heart podcast. DGC recap of the cup. Freaking awesome to hear. Wish we were there. Pretty sweet for everybody that got to be there. Shout out to the winner. It's that Saul Bunyan. Just in here. In the bedroom, taking some 10G's clones. Got the Easy Cloner fired up yesterday. Got this girl ready to go. She's looking pretty good. Bug damage, minimal. Everything else in here is looking pretty spectacular. Tallest moms we've had in a minute. Luckily, nothing too crazy today. Waterings have been easy. Plants are feeding good, 3 times a day. And clones are doing all right. And the Easy Cloners, got our next crop behind me. Crop and a half. Don't really have much to say on the cocoa clones. Just ain't working for me right now. Taking thousands successfully, 100% runs. Not right now. Not too worried about it. Just moving forward as always. All right, got 80 10G's clones taken, and then Took nearly 16 of the blueberry trainback moonbow. Missing one on the number 2, but haven't had super great luck with the cocoa. Taking thousands of cocoa clones. Ain't gonna stop to think about it too much. Just ain't dirty, ain't clean enough right now. So gonna try it here, see what happens. I've got a few Moon Train clones to do the thing. Shouldn't say Moon Train. That name is already taken by another good strain. Haven't thought of what to call it yet. Pretty excited to run the females. That one, see what's up. Been focusing on the males because they are kind of quick to flower. I got a couple back there that are stable in veg. So happy with that. Keep them around to be able to do the breeding project. Other than that, everything is looking good in here. Pretty fun day in the chats with all the podcasts. Even though it's getting a lot done here. Much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Not sure what next week is going to bring, so come back and see what's happening. Until then, everybody, we will see you in the live chats.